Hello, my beautiful loves. Big up yourself. Wagwan. Bless, bless. Hope everybody had a good weekend. Goes by too quick, I should say. I am Mambo Marie. So for those who are new, welcome. For those who are returning, hey y'all. So we're going to do a reading in regards to you versus them. You, your person's feelings, the obstacles, the struggles. Let's get down to the nitty gritty of things. For those who are interested in booking a reading, my number will be listed in the description box. My website is posted in my bio for further bookings and inquiries, along with please do not fall for some scammers, fake pages. Never reach out to any of you for a reading. That's some bum shit, so please be careful. All right, let's get started. Here we go. Angels, guides, and spirits for my familia in regards to you versus them. Their person, you versus them. Here we go. Okay, my familia's feelings towards their person. Ooh, 8 of Cups with the Hierophant. Their person's feelings. The Death card with the Page of Swords. The challenge in this connection. The 8 of Coins with the Knight of Wands. Figures. What's blocking this connection? 10 of Cups. Knight of Swords in reverse, of course. And Future. Okay, well, Spirit said take those. Overall energy, we have 2 of Swords. A lot of wishy-washy. Undecisive. All right, so clarify more with their feelings. My familia's feelings towards their person. Their person's feelings towards them. The challenge in this connection. Yikes. All right, blockages. And most of all, we have future outcome. All right, give me one more for the blockages, or 2 more, I should say, for the blockages. Okay, so here we go. Let's do it. So I'm seeing, as far as your feelings towards your person, we have an 8 of Cups. You're feeling like you want to walk away. Okay, you're feeling like you're emotionally tapped out, like you're over it. For some of you, you're in fear of abandonment. For some of you, you already walked away, or this is just your energy where you're just like, you know what, I'm tapped out. Because you want a commitment. You see your person as somebody that you could build with, or you already have built from this connection. Or you're already involved in this with this person, marriage or a commitment, or you live together and you're just like, I'm done. I'm seeing also with your feelings here, you look, confirmation, you're feeling lost. You're feeling empty, like you're cutting your person off. Like you're emotionally tapped the fuck out. You're like, you know what, I had enough of this. How your person's feeling is, we have the Death card. Your person's feeling like this connection's pretty much dead. It's a done deal, it's over. They are feeling with the Death card here as well, that, you know, they do want a new beginning with you. Death can represent new beginnings. They do want to make changes, okay? They are spying on you. So they're feeling like they need to know what the fuck you're up to at all times. They need to know what's going on. Why are you feeling this way? Because obviously both of you are mirroring each other's feelings. Without a doubt, both of you are reflecting on this connection so much. And they love you. They do, unconditionally. So all said and done, they do have this love for you. Now, what's interesting is with the challenge, we have the Eight of Coins to the Knight of Wands. The challenge in this connection can be money. Somebody not putting enough work and effort within themselves, or obviously within this connection. One is giving more than the other. We also have a Knight of Wands. So this represents a player. This represents a sex addict. This represents somebody who's in and out, okay? Somebody who rushes. This connection could have rushed, you could have rushed into this connection very quickly. And like I tell you, my humans, you know, when you do that type of stuff, you're rushing into a connection really quick. It gets dry and dead quick. Okay, everybody says, oh my God, we fell in love so quick. Yeah, but it got dried up quick. And when it's quick to give, let me tell you something. It means that somebody's unhealed and they're trying to neglect their feelings from another connection, or this could have been a rebound. So this could have been rushed a little too quickly for some of you. For some of you, you know, the challenge is going to be somebody is always on the go. So somebody is either working too much, which, you know, there's no such, I can't say there's no such thing, but realistically, you know, you still have to make time for this connection. So somebody could be working all the time, but they're not working with this connection or working on this connection here. What else is the challenge is we have witchcraft, y'all. Somebody is hexing. There's a lot of negativity to the spell. Death can also represent an unclean spirit of attachment. It could represent a muerto. Okay. So a muerto is basically like a spirit that was sent from witchcraft, or, you know, voodoo, obia, wanga, bruadia, whatever you call it in your land, to either disconnect or to make this person rush out of this connection. We have spirit. The challenge is if somebody has an unclean spirit, there are spirits attached to this connection that is misleading somebody to do the opposite of what it's meant and supposed to be. This can also represent your spirit being protected. Your spirit is protecting you from witchcraft that could have been thrown at your person, okay, or to the situation, or to you. Interesting. What's blocking this connection, my loves, is we have a Ten of Cups with the Knight of Swords in reverse. Somebody either has a family, household elsewhere, or they're giving too much into that connection. Or what's blocking this connection is somebody has a hard time staying in commitments. With the Knight of Swords in reverse, it's like somebody is not... Knight of Swords in reverse is somebody who's abusive. So they're super narcissistic and neglectful. They're not honest and open into what's going on, you know, stability-wise. They make excuses. They lack the motivation and the ambition. This is somebody who can leave somebody on read, be emotionally, verbally, or possibly physically abusive. This is somebody who's a ghoster. Knight of Swords in reverse. Somebody who's very argumentative. So what's blocking this connection is somebody is... Both of you, I'm feeling, are blocked when it comes to your household, either financial or even your stability. What else is blocking this connection is we have drama. A lot of drama, people creating all types of fuckery that are affecting this connection. And we have, my daughter just laughed in the background. So somebody could be laughing, like somebody wanted this connection to break up. Not you or your person, some outsider. We have heartstrings, so somebody was stringing somebody along. Somebody, what's blocking this connection, got somebody pregnant outside. Now that's only for a few of you. Or somebody was just playing with somebody's feelings. Somebody could be, okay, with the Knight of Swords in reverse. This is somebody, what's blocking this connection is like, your person could be doing this to you to get back at you because of some drama situation or some pregnancy or family situation involvement. What else is blocking the connection is we have incomplete. You want someone who completes you, but you need to be whole on your own. So this is deep. Yeah. Like what's blocking this connection is you're accepting breadcrumbs. See? Instead of a whole loaf, you're expecting one piece. And that's not cool because you're basically telling the universe that, okay, I'm going to accept the bare minimum. And that's what they're going to give you. Versus you putting your foot down and saying, you know what? I don't deserve this. Fuck you. Excuse my language. But in reality of it all, you know, you're allowing yourself to take and like give, but not allow yourself to set yourself free. And you're allowing yourself to feel the bare minimum. And that is blockages. That's setting yourself up for failures when it comes to even dealing with other partners and people. Because when it comes to the dating scene, you're going to attract what you allow yourself to attract. See, here's my thing. People always say, well, how come I always attract these kind of guys? Because you haven't learned your lesson from the first one. Or girls, gals, you know, if you're allowing yourself to accept the bare minimum, you stay in these toxic relationships, connections, you don't get rid of them, guess what's going to happen? Another person, the same individual and another person. What else is blocking this connection is we have love's the answer. Love won't solve your problems. You need to work on being independent. What else is blocking this connection is, codependency for both of you. Both of you are codependent individuals. And codependency doesn't mean that you have to depend on, there's different forms of codependency. Codependency doesn't mean that you depend upon this person for financial stability or housing matters or anything like that. Codependency could also be that you are the type to give to others. You become codependent to helping others. That's codependency as well. Yes, it is. Allowing yourself to give to others, allowing yourself to support others in need. That is a form of codependency as well. Big time. Now, what is in your guys' future is we have the 10 of coins with the sun and we have the devil. Yikes. So in the future, I do see this connection working out. I do see happiness coming in, but with the devil, there's always going to be that darkness of attachment, this lust, this craving, this obsessiveness. Now, if you're that kind of person, okay, who likes that type of shit, then by all means, this is your thing. But always remember, with the devil comes, lust, greediness, selfishness, codependency. And we have dating and past. It's always going to be your person dating outside. You are your person hooking up, having random one-night stands. And you and this person do have history, either in a past life or within this lifetime. The past is the past, but if it doesn't get thrown in the past to move forward, you're going to remain in the same cycle. And with the devil is like, the devil does, have repetitive patterns because he's stuck in the same lifestyle. Yeah, financial stability might be good in some ways and aspect, but then there comes with greediness, selfishness, wrath, which is laziness, greed and pride, ego, addictions, drugs, alcohol, sex. So, the thing of it is this is a little risky, okay, to endeavor. Let's clarify more with what we see. We have romance, karmic lesson. Both of you have this love without a doubt, but this person is meant here to teach you lessons. Clarify more on the challenge, Spirit. Let's look a little bit more in regards to the challenge of this relationship. Karmic ties. So we have, this is karmic. This person could be a karmic for you. This is not, and keep this in mind, like I said before, soul, there are differences to soul connection, soul ties. That's why you might feel, oh my God, we have this deep connection. I can't get rid of him. He's always on my mind. I dream about him 24/7. Yes, because he's from the past several lifetimes, him or her. So that's why you're entwined with each other. You're always going to remain connected with this person. For some of you, the challenge can also be your person has heavy karmic ties to them. Now, if you, and this is a big thing, if you're intimate with somebody who has a lot of karma, keep this in mind. There's good karma and bad karma out there, y'all, who come from a generation of generational curses, karmic lessons through their bloodline, and you're intimate or have children with this person, guess what? That person's karma is now entwined with yours, especially if you breed with them. So that is going to be a challenge here as well for some of you who are pregnant, who have children, or plan on having children with this person. So for those of you who got blessings coming, you continue to live this life in this pattern. That shit is going to go out the window, my darlings, until you start cutting these cords. Tell me more and what's blocking this connection. Rejected and turning your back. What's blocking this connection is somebody felt rejected, okay? In some ways, you could have turned your back because, again, you're emotionally tapped the fuck out. So now somebody wants to punish somebody. Tell me more about their future outcomes, spirits. Tell me more about their future outcome. I do see marriage. All said and done. Believe it or not. And keep this in mind too. You know, not everybody's fucking Cinderella story comes with a glass zipper and a fucking pumpkin cabbage. Okay? Sometimes it takes, listen y'all, 2-3 years to 12 years. Okay? If you're willing to put up a fight and you're willing to change your ways, your person's willing to change their ways, this could lead to marriage. But here's the thing that's a little scary. We have trap and mistakes. So this could be a trap. This person can try and trap you purposely. And for some of you, it could be a big mistake. For some of you, this person knows that they made mistakes. Trap can also represent, you know, in you know, certain lingo. A trap is like, you know, in the trap is going down. So it could also mean some sort of like drug house. Okay. So this person could have made a lot of mistakes, you know, with their patterns. And now they want to come clean and they want marriage. So for some of you, be careful falling for this. Okay. I feel it could work out for some of you, and for some of you, no. This is going to be a repetitive pattern. So be careful. Love y'all.